Exploitation dressed as friendship, we are not against the world. We are for our people. And we welcome any nation that respects us as equals.
Economic projections are compelling. Burkina Faso is going to experience over 5,000 new...
What business does Qatar have in Sahel? But every day they report Sahel crisis. Whose crisis?
Hold on tight. What you're about to see will blow your mind. In the heart of the Sahara and the Sahel, Burkina Faso is defying the impossible. Amidst relentless desert sands, scorching heat, and environmental chaos, this nation is creating a city unlike anything the world has seen. A stunning, sustainable masterpiece rising from the desert. This isn't just architecture, it's a bold statement of hope, resilience, and human ingenuity. How is Burkina Faso turning the tide against desertification? How are they building a future that defies all odds? Stay with us, because what's happening here will change the way you see the desert forever.
What will happen if an African nation decided to process its own gold instead of shipping it overseas? And what if a country with rich agricultural land started manufacturing what it consumes instead of importing from overseas? In the heart of West Africa, a 35-year-old leader is launching projects that challenge decades of economic independence. Why?
A legacy of vision. To truly understand Burkina Faso's transformative journey, one must look back to the 1980s and the revolutionary leadership of Thomas Sankara. Often called Africa's Che Guevara, Sankara was a visionary leader who dared to rethink development entirely. His philosophy was rooted in self-reliance, environmental stewardship, and the empowerment of local communities. Unlike many African nations that sought Western-style modernization, Sankara emphasized building with the resources at hand, encouraging mass tree planting, promoting food sovereignty, and championing gender equality. His ambitious reforestation campaigns, which mobilized millions of citizens to plant trees, aimed to combat desertification, a problem still pressing today. Sankara's focus on community-led projects and sustainable agriculture laid an ideological foundation that continues to influence Burkina Faso's modern initiatives. His legacy is a testament to the power of local action, environmental consciousness, and grassroots participation, principles that underpin the country's current green urban development. Africa's green revolution, fast forward to the present, and Burkina Faso is now a key player in the continent-wide effort known as the Great Green Wall. This ambitious project, spanning over 20 countries, aims to halt the relentless advance of the Sahara by creating a massive belt of trees and vegetation across the Sahel. Covering approximately 8,000 kilometers, the Green Wall is not just a line of trees, it's a lifeline for degraded lands, a carbon sink, and a symbol of resilience. In Burkina Faso's capital, Ouagadougou, greenbelts have begun to flourish, transforming arid landscapes into vibrant ecosystems. Nearly 2,000 hectares of urban green spaces now serve multiple purposes. They combat climate change by absorbing greenhouse gases, provide shade in the scorching heat, and foster local economies through sustainable farming and small-scale trade. These corridors of greenery reconnect communities with their environment and serve as tangible proof that collective action can reverse environmental damage. Traditional materials, modern design. One of the most revolutionary aspects of Burkina Faso's Desert City project is its use of traditional building materials: earth, mud bricks, compressed earth blocks, and laterite stone, instead of imported steel and concrete. This approach is not only environmentally friendly, but also deeply rooted in local traditions. Architects like Francis Carré are championing these methods, blending ancient construction techniques with contemporary design principles. His award-winning structures demonstrate that buildings can stay cool in the desert heat without air conditioning, thanks to high ceilings, thick walls, cross-ventilation, and shaded courtyards. These materials insulate naturally, reducing energy consumption and construction costs, making them ideal for a region where imported materials are scarce and expensive. This low-tech, high-wisdom approach exemplifies sustainable architecture that respects the environment and local culture. It proves that eco-friendly building doesn't have to be high-tech or costly. Instead, it can be simple, accessible, and effective. Education as a catalyst for change. In a region where access to quality education remains a challenge, Burkina Faso is reimagining its schools to serve as beacons of sustainability and community participation. The country is building bioclimatic schools, structures designed with environmental principles to maximize natural airflow, harness sunlight, and utilize local materials. Francis Carré's design for schools like the Gando Primary School exemplifies this approach. Constructed with clay, wood, and stone, the school features a double roof that allows heat to escape, while slats along the walls enable cool breezes to flow through. These schools are more than places of learning. They are symbols of local empowerment. The construction process involves parents, teachers, and students, fostering a sense of ownership and pride. This grassroots engagement ensures that schools are maintained and valued by the communities they serve, laying a foundation for a sustainable future rooted in local agency. Turning the sun into power. Burkina Faso's abundant sunshine, more than 300 days a year, has become a cornerstone of its renewable energy revolution. The country's first large-scale solar power plant in the Balé province opened in 2017, generating 30 megawatts of clean energy. This facility supplies power to tens of thousands of households and significantly reduces carbon emissions. Building on this success, Burkina Faso is expanding its solar infrastructure, installing streetlights, irrigation systems, and off-grid solutions for rural communities. Solar-powered pumps and lighting reduce dependence on costly fossil fuels and extend energy access to remote areas. This shift not only helps combat climate change, but also enhances economic development by enabling sustainable agriculture, small business growth, and improved healthcare. The country's commitment to solar energy exemplifies how harnessing natural resources can lead to energy independence, reduce costs, and foster a cleaner environment. Urban agriculture. Perhaps one of the most inspiring aspects of Burkina Faso's desert city is its embrace of urban agriculture. In a land where food security is a constant concern, city-based gardens, filled with vegetables, herbs, and fruit trees, are transforming barren neighborhoods into productive green spaces. Managed by women's cooperatives and youth groups, these farms are more than food sources. They're engines of economic empowerment and social cohesion. Techniques like rainwater harvesting, drip irrigation, composting, and natural pest control help maximize scarce water resources and protect fragile ecosystems. This integration of agriculture into urban life reduces dependence on imports, shortens supply chains, and strengthens community resilience. It also offers a model for other arid cities worldwide seeking sustainable ways to produce food amidst climate change. Water management. Water scarcity remains one of Burkina Faso's most pressing issues. Erratic rainfall and prolonged droughts threaten both urban and rural populations. To address this, the city is deploying innovative water management strategies. Rainwater harvesting systems collect what little rain falls, storing it in tanks or underground reservoirs for later use. Urban drainage systems are being redesigned to capture runoff rather than letting it evaporate into the desert. Solar-powered water pumps are reducing operational costs and emissions, while gray water recycling allows households to reuse water from baths and sinks for irrigation. These measures turn water scarcity from a crisis into an opportunity for creative engineering. They demonstrate that efficient resource management can ensure water availability even in the most challenging environments, bolstering resilience against climate change. Community engagement and climate resilience. Burkina Faso's approach to building a sustainable desert city emphasizes community participation. From planting trees to constructing schools and managing urban farms, local residents are at the center of development. Training programs educate citizens on sustainable resource use, climate adaptation, and disaster preparedness. Early warning systems, climate-smart agriculture practices, and land management initiatives involve communities in safeguarding their environment. This participatory model ensures that resilience isn't just theoretical, it's embedded in daily life. It fosters a sense of ownership, pride, and collective responsibility, making the city more adaptable to environmental shocks. The role of technology. While traditional knowledge forms the backbone of Burkina Faso's sustainable development, modern technology accelerates progress. Mobile platforms connect farmers to markets, provide weather forecasts, and deliver agricultural advice, increasing productivity and reducing risks. Solar energy technologies power street lighting and appliances, improving safety and comfort. Telemedicine expands healthcare access for remote populations, reducing the need for long travels in harsh conditions. This harmonious blend of tradition and innovation exemplifies how technology can enhance local strengths, ensuring development that is inclusive and sustainable. A beacon of hope for Africa and beyond. The city in Burkina Faso's desert isn't just a local achievement. It's a symbol of what's possible when vision, leadership, and community spirit converge. It embodies African ingenuity, resilience, and a commitment to sustainable development, serving as a model for neighboring countries and regions facing similar challenges. From the Great Green Wall to green buildings and renewable energy, Burkina Faso's initiatives illustrate that the path to a sustainable future lies in embracing heritage, harnessing natural resources, and empowering local communities. Its success underscores that even in the most inhospitable environments, hope and innovation can flourish, building a legacy of sustainability. Burkina Faso's journey from a vulnerable land to a resilient, thriving city in the desert offers vital lessons for the world. It demonstrates that sustainable urban development is achievable through a combination of traditional wisdom, community involvement, and cutting-edge technology. As climate change accelerates and environmental challenges mount globally, Burkina Faso's model provides a blueprint for resilience, self-reliance, and hope. It reminds us that with vision and collective effort, we can turn desert sands into green landscapes and challenges into opportunities. This isn't just a story about a city in the desert. It's a testament to the human spirit's capacity to innovate, adapt, and build a better future.